Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm going to be doing a reading for air signs today. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in all placements. And so it's general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, I have lots of other videos that you can check out, and they're all timeless and all placements. I'm going to be starting with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, get the baseline of the story, and then we will dive in with a bunch of other decks. And yeah, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. It really means so much to me. And for all you subscribers, know that, or for all of you really, know that when you subscribe, I am specifically tapping more into your energy. So it is in your best interest to subscribe, because then I may get closer to your story and what's going on. Jamie Leanne is here. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here. All right. I'm gonna dive in. Here we go. We have Exchanging Gifts, number 27. No Place Like Home, 50. And, oh, Poised, in Protection. Isn't that number 48? I might actually read that Poised card. But this feels really good. This feels like you're coming to a time, or you're in a time right now where you have a really good exchange with people around you. There's equal give and take, good reciprocity, because you're feeling good, or you're going to be feeling much better about yourself, feeling good in your own skin, or comfortable in your own skin, like having some kind of new perspective, new vantage point, because that house is hanging way up high. And it's like not only feeling protected, but also you can see things so much further than you could before. Let me look up this Poised card real quick. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. And I think this is because right now it's all about you. It's like I said, like you're getting into this feeling of being more comfortable in your own skin, feeling good about who you are. And this could be kind of a new thing that you're experiencing. Maybe it hasn't been like this for a while, but there's something here about you being in harmony with the people around you in your life. You're allowing yourself to accept what the universe has to offer, what it's bringing you. And you're paying it forward. Ooh, the Aries made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And so it's kind of this resting period. Maybe there's something here around being at home, making your home your sanctuary. It's a place where you know you can retreat. And maybe that's why it's not time to move forward, because you need to just rest for a little bit and enjoy where you're at. But there will come a time when it is time to jump. There's a new beginning coming. It's just not yet time. I think because you have to get familiar with this feeling of actually feeling good. So let me go with the Light Seers deck to begin. We have the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. This could also, okay, so you, okay, start, I gotta start my thought before I continue it. So with the Two of Swords, it's like there's some kind of, you might have a choice you need to make, or you're feeling conflicted, you're feeling torn in different directions, not totally clear on what you need to do. And I was going to say, maybe this is why it's not time to move forward yet, because you need to spend time tapping into your intuition. The Two of Swords is my Luke Skywalker card. He had to put on the helmet in order to learn to feel the Force. And I feel like that's what you are doing here. You feel like you're getting pulled at, and so you're just trying to go within and figure out exactly how you're going to handle something, handle your situation, handle your life. And the King of Cups here, he's meditating, right? Oh, he's got his singing bowl here. Feeling very balanced. The water is there behind him, that ocean of emotion. But he's not in it. He's not lost at sea. He's comfortable with the emotions, and tapping in to his heart space, tapping into the intuition. I say he because it's a king. Anybody can embody this energy. But I think that you're struggling. I think especially because of being, an air sign, or having a lot of air in your chart, you have a tendency to overthink. That's what you do. You think. You are very driven by your mind. And sometimes your mind runs away with you. And this is about coming into balance, bringing your mind and your heart into balance, working on finding that middle ground, finding that place within yourself where you feel grounded and connected to that deepest part of yourself. And it doesn't mean that the fears go away, that the anxiety goes away, but it does mean that you start to recognize that you have the ability to take off that blindfold, that in fact you've been the one kind of keeping it on. Partly because maybe intuitively you just knew that you needed to learn to see in a different way. Okay, I'm going to go with my cat tarot. Feeling the feline energy. And Redbeard made it. Hello, thanks for joining. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands. Fun. And Justice. There's Libra. Oh, and by the way, the King of Cups, I don't think I said, that's water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All these cards are associated with different zodiac signs, I typically just call out the major arcana and the court cards when I can remember. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Linda. I'm probably not going to say your last name right, so I'll just say good morning. Good morning, Linda. Thanks for being here. There's a sense of feeling, what's the word? Like confident, feeling, you like, feeling good about yourself because you've successfully overcome something. You have gotten your justice. There's some kind of success here. Something that maybe didn't feel fair before is now being righted. And I think it has very much to do with the energy that you are either in already embodying or in the process of embodying, coming back to yourself. You haven't been feeling good about where you've been at. Chances are you've been in a situation or maybe continually found yourself in situations where there wasn't equal give and take. You did not feel so good in your own skin, possibly had some kind of self-worth issues. Most of us do. But I feel like you are in this place where it's like the clouds are parting. It's like you're finally getting, something is clicking for you, clicking into place, and you're understanding that you're standing up for yourself. Maybe you're deciding to stand up for someone else because of what you've been through. You now kind of may have this desire to be an advocate for other people. But it's like anybody who you feel has slighted you, hurt you, betrayed you, whatever has happened, you know to set a boundary so that those kinds of situations, those kinds of people don't get you, don't hurt you, basically. You're like, well, I know my self-worth now. I have a sense of who I am and I'm comfortable with that. And it's just, I feel like you're just kind of like, oh, there's this big sense of relief of just not even necessarily not even wanting to move forward yet. Because being in this place, just, it's like, getting in the hot tub and you're just like, oh my God, I just need to like enjoy this for a while. Not going anywhere. And anybody who wants to come join you in the hot tub, if they're, you know, if they're allowed in your circle, you're like, yeah, please come join me. Anybody else, you can go take a dive in the deep, cold pool. Happy Bubble is here. Yay. And Happy Angel as well. Yay. So many people here. Hello. Thanks for joining. All right. Feeling like going with the good tarot. Bikinis only. That's true for men as well. Just saying. Put on your Speedo. Okay. We have the King of Earth. By the way, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have the Tower, Scorpio energy, my all-time favorite Tower card. And the Five of Fire. So this could be a couple of different things. This King of Earth can be somebody in your life. Potentially they have Earth in their chart. They don't have to. Where there's some kind of revelation that's happening around your connection with this person, or because of this person. This tower is such a peaceful tower. So often it's depicted as, all this destruction and lightning and people falling to their death and, just craziness. And this is, I talk about how this tower, it's built into the side of a mountain. And from one vantage point, it probably just looks like a mountain. But as you come around to the side, to the front, suddenly it's like, oh, there's more to this than I thought. Wow, that's a really intriguing looking tower. And look at those stairs. They look so inviting. How about I go explore this? How about I go to the top and get a better vantage point? See things in a new way. See, a much further distance. It's a new perspective. Somebody here, I can't even hold the cards. Somebody here, there's reciprocity now. There's equal give and take because of this, whatever is happening here, this revelation, this epiphany. And it's about honoring each other's differences. Understanding that everybody has something to bring to the table. And the differences are what make the whole greater than the sum of its parts, right? I think this is a part of why it's not time to move forward yet, because there's something that's being worked out here. There's an understanding. There's, gaining new insight that you didn't have before because of seeing things in a new way and feeling excited to explore. Maybe you're making, I don't know, because this is kind of a home too, a castle. It's like your home is your castle. Wherever you feel most comfortable, you are exploring that. It doesn't have to be your literal home. This can be a part of what's going on within you. But you're seeing that rather than fighting against what you don't understand, what you don't agree with, what you don't like, you are opening up. You're trying on new ideas. You're trying to see things through somebody else's eyes. Now, this can also be you. You could have Earth in your chart, don't have to, but it's this feeling of feeling very grounded and knowing. It's like you get to a certain point where you feel successful. You've kind of methodically done what you need to do to get yourself onto your throne. And through this process, through this journey, comes the revelation, comes the understanding that a good king, again, gender doesn't matter here, a good king is open to all opinions, to all ideas, and is a just king, a good and just king, will consider things that aren't necessarily something that they're familiar with. They're open to trying new things, new ideas, all that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm feeling like picking some cards from my black deck. We've got Death, Scorpio energy again. You could have some Scorpio in your chart. Queen of Wands. We've got fire signs here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the High Priestess. There's water again. For me, that's all water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Usually red is Cancerian. But this is closing out a cycle. This is a glow up because you are learning to trust your intuition. You have successfully, or you will be successfully mastering the force, how to use the force in your favor. The force is always there. We just need to learn how to use it. And that's what that Justice card is. You're finally coming to an understanding that whatever has been causing you anxiety, whatever conflict you might have been having with other people, with a specific person, this is you reclaiming your power. This is you knowing what battles to fight, if at all, and being very confident in who you are, being very bold in your decisions because you know yourself. You are coming to know yourself in a whole new way. And you're learning to like who you see in the mirror. You haven't up to this point. You've struggled. Yeah, there's definitely been some self-worth struggles here. And now you're understanding that you were put here on this planet for a reason. There's nobody else like you. And you're owning that. And you're elevating, not just physically, but spiritually. Because now you see things in a whole new way. You see yourself in a whole new way. God, this is so beautiful. Ooh, Sean Day Michael, hello. Thanks so much for being here. Okay. Where am I at? Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. Let me go to an oracle deck. I'm gonna pick some cards from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. We've got Stranded, number 44. Listen, number 6. And Liberty, number 2. Let me get the book. The book. Okay, 44. Stranded. Misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. And there it is. That's why you have been so up in your head. Fear of failure, possibly fear of success as well. Usually the two go hand in hand. Um, it's funny. I'm just noticing there's a tarot reader, Frankie's Tarot. This picture kind of looks like her. Any of you that follow her, doesn't it? um, she's awesome, by the way. Yeah, you maybe have felt misled, misjudged, that you have been sent on some kind of, what's it called? Like weird scavenger hunt that has led you in circles and gotten you nowhere. But it's because of your fear of failure. You've been wanting to move in a new direction with that ship there, but it's stuck on the tree, trying to figure out how to pull up that anchor, how to get unstuck. What's interesting is, it's stuck up in the tree. It makes me think of how, maybe there was water all, all the way up here, and then the water retreated and the ship is stuck. And so it makes me think there's something around having detached from your emotions, or kind of push them to the side, which caused you to be stuck, which has, it's been this process where you're coming, if you're not there yet, you're coming to this point of reacquainting yourself with your your deep down feelings and emotions that you had maybe suppressed for a long time. And listen, number 6. I mean, listening to your intuition, to what feels right. Oh, we've got a butterfly. We've got some transformation here. You're listening to yourself, to your intuition, mindfulness, sensitivity, and empathy, which speaks to this energy. Because you're making friends with yourself, now you can see people in a new light. Now you can embrace other people's ideas because it doesn't threaten you anymore. That's why people resist what they don't understand or like that other people bring to the table, because they're not comfortable and confident with who they are. It's threatening. And now you're like, oh, we're all in this together. We were all created different from one another so that we could help each other to rise up even bigger and better than before. Your heart is opening because you're tapping in to yourself, to your own sensitivity. And then we have liberty here. Go to that page. Being liberated. Yeah, choices, confidence, letting go, and self-determination. Yep, that's exactly what's happening here. You're regaining your confidence. You're letting go of what doesn't serve. You're letting go of your need to control outcomes, to control other people. Determined to move forward, to release yourself, the peace that you have desired so intensely, finally letting it out of the cage. Knowing that you have always had, not just letting it out, luring it out. She's got something in her hand, and the dove is like, what do you have there? You're like, come on, let's, like, you are actively bringing peace into the forefront, into the light, into your consciousness. making that your priority. Okay, let me finish. If I can get it, finish with a rune card. I really love this reading. It's awesome. Okay. Rune card, we have 3 saws, which I may not be saying correctly. This is protecting yourself against what's toxic. Sometimes you can't extract yourself from a toxic situation, a toxic environment, but there are things you can do to protect yourself. Let me find it. Where are you? Oh, okay, right at the beginning. These aren't numbered, but they kind of have them written out. Okay. Oh, I said it right. 30 saws. This rune represents a thorn, which itself symbolizes the importance of having protection or defenses in your life. It does not indicate imminent attack, but rather the need to protect yourself in case of attack. Perhaps you are unwittingly making yourself vulnerable in some way or taking dangerous shortcuts. I feel like that's a part of what this anxiety and fear has been doing. It's been not protecting you. It's been doing the opposite. And it's like coming to this balanced place within yourself is your protection. Perhaps you are unwittingly, oh, I already said that. Drawing this rune could therefore be a reminder to take necessary precautions or to be alert to people who seek to take advantage of you. Unexpected change is also associated with this rune, and that change can be a stroke of good fortune. This rune is a warning to be alert to the possibility of something unexpected happening. Be watchful and take your time to consider all possible options. Another interpretation is that willpower is required. Don't allow emotions or preconceptions to cloud your judgment, and be sure to make decisions only from a place of calm deliberation. Again, it's bringing your heart and your mind into balance. I wanted to go back here. I just noticed something else that I kind of missed, which is that you could be dealing, or you're in the process of dealing with someone, or you're going to be dealing with someone, possibly somebody with water in their chart, where you feel torn about them. For some reason, this person is causing you a lot of anxiety, and you don't know. This is why you're tapping into your intuition. Maybe this is somebody that you want to exchange gifts with. Maybe this is somebody who there wasn't equal give and take at some point or currently. But through this whole process, through you coming back to yourself and understanding that, you have the power to uplift yourself, that's going to all kind of work itself out. Um, you want to be on the defense, be alert, but also know that your your sensitivity, your empathy, your caring, your kindness is what liberates you. So, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Ooh, a promise, rose of love. Hello, bull crap. Well, yeah, take it as it resonates. If you think this is a bunch of bull, that's totally understandable. I honor that. All right, I'm leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Ah, and thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.